yellow no mose. Hey, you come yellow no mose.
So, this date is Monday 20th November 2017. We want to thank Italian law enforcement agency, most especially the Italian and their police. I want you to go ahead and share this video to help a lot of people. Thank you, go ahead. So, brothers and sisters, as you can see, once again, this is the tiger and the lion combined. You know what I'm saying? This is the president of People Freedom Movement, the president of the poor citizen worldwide, commander-in-chief of the defenseless and the voiceless. Brothers and sisters, the struggle continues. So right now, I'm going to let my brother go ahead and introduce himself. Honorable, go ahead.
Good evening, viewers. This is live in Bologna, Centrale, Italy. First and foremost, I want to join the MEGACOMRADE, ERANOMIGHO, the live president of PFM, to thank Italian government for the quick response over the issue of immigrants in Italy. We also want to thank all the immigrants who were there to join forces to let Nigeria embassy know their responsibility and let the Italian government to operate to their responsibility. I think life that is happening now in Roma. The issue of passport has been addressed. This one today we have come to say Grazie Alla to Italian Polizia for all they have been doing. Italy, like they say, is a home. Is home for all. I think our immigrant lives is now safe. Nobody now jump from upstairs because of negative and what about. We give kudos to PFM members.
I want to personally thank Italian police. Molto gracias. I don't speak Italian, but I want to thank you all for the, all the help you have done to African citizens and the poor citizens of the world. I come from the United States. As you can understand, I am a security personnel in the U.S. or a detention officer, law enforcement agency. I am here because of the poor citizens, Italian become my second home. I want to thank you. I want to thank the Bologna Police Department, Roma Police Department, all to those Italian Police Department. So thank you for all you have done to help African people. If our president, Muhammadu Buhari, can do just 1/4 of what the Italian government have done for Africa, most especially Nigerians, there will be no children on the street. There will be no homeless. I understand it's not going to be completely eradicated. But when you have 1% homeless, that is manageable. It's contained. Yeah. But when you have 60% are homeless, you can't contain that. It's like Ebola. If Ebola is affecting 60% of Africa, tell me how many is going to be left. So go ahead, Cobra.
Good evening, viewers. I want to use this opportunity to thank everybody in the world, the people of PFM. I want to really give an appreciation to God Almighty for the empowerment that is given to this movement. And the area I want to throw a little enlightenment is the area of the...
We are for thanking right now.
Okay, I'm giving thanks to especially the Italian government. The way the people used to say, maybe the Italians, they don't like us, the racist, but through this movement, we have come to understand that Italians, they are very good with everybody.
Bravo.
There's no racism. It's just because the way we are presenting ourselves, it makes them to suspect. But when the right approach comes into the system, we discover that everybody are one. It just as they make their law. Law, everybody are equal in the sight of the law. That is how they treat their own situation. Right now, I'm giving thanks. I'm really giving thanks to Italian government. I say thank you very much. We appreciate the way you accept us. Right now, there's no discrimination anymore. If there is any situation, any condition left, I know that everything is under control. They are going to definitely be reached. Thank you very much. And the rest of everything, we are still hoping to receive more support because our people are still yet to depends on your head. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, good evening, viewers. I just quickly want to thank the Italian government and the way they are helping our immigrants and most especially the Nigerians, you know. And I have an advice for our brothers and our sisters. Please, you know, we are immigrants here. Whenever you are going to any department, police, or to address the citizen or to address the people, please try and look decent. Don't go there for fight. Don't go there to go and create problem. You know, when you go there peacefully, talk to them. You will see all those police, they will just listen to you. But when you go there with this your bush, you know, please, we need to look decent. We need to respect ourselves. You know, humble yourself before you go there. When you go there, you humble yourself. You will see the Italian police. They will just respond to all your story. But when you go there, first of all, you go there as a ruffian. They are not going to listen to you. First of all, they will just look at you that maybe you are not responsible, you know, all those kind of things. We need to help ourselves. Please, brothers and sisters. Huh? Our MEGACOMRADE is trying to make sure that he put everything easily for us. You know, this is what our president cannot even do. This is what our governors cannot even do. You can see when Lucky Gladio was in power, he used to come to Italy. He tell Italian government they have to deport the Nigerian citizens back to Nigeria. That Nigeria is good. But all those government, they have never been to Nigeria. They don't know the situation of Nigeria. They believe whatever they say. But look at our MEGACOMRADE here. It's not even a governor. It's not even a senate. It's not even called, get close to the government. But look at what he's doing now. He's trying to help the citizens of all over the citizens of the world, the poor citizens. Please, we have to put time together to join PFM. Thank you all.
Yes, man, go ahead.
Yes, my turn. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is JP EDEGBE, a summer of Scandinavia, as you all say. I want to join the PFM to thank Italian police. And they have been trying.
They'll be trying for Africa, especially Nigeria, and we should try and show appreciation to Italians, and not only the Polizia Italian generally, they are good people. Even when I was in Nigeria, so I see the situation in Nigeria, and Italians have contributed a lot of things in our life. So many people may believe or they may not believe, but for me, I know that till today, the hunger in those states, Italians are the one that took a lot of percentage out from Edo State,
Very true.
which I understood. But for you and me, we all know that, but we don't want to say that the truth. We have to show them respect. We have to be decent. We shouldn't come here and bring our dubious character to show to Italians. That is not a good thing to do. We should try and respect them because we come to their home, show them that we are good people, hide our character, try to keep the one that is good, the bad ones, and show the good ones so that it can be easier for other people that is coming. Don't just pass the road and destroy it. Don't just say because they give you negative Italian, they are bad people, you started misbehaving, drinking and fighting, all those kind of things, and see your brother, the hatred from home, you will just transfer immediately, try to be your brother keeper, stop fighting your brother so that life will be more easier for everyone. And the Italian people, they will also respect you once you present yourself as a good person, humble, respectful. I see no reason they will not help you. We should try and be preaching the word of peace to our brothers, especially our brothers. You know, so, and those of you that is condemning Italian people and Nigerian Italians and other people that is living in Italian, so they should stop criticizing them because of the job they are doing. So we have to respect ourselves and move our country forward, not only Edo State. We should try to embrace peace. We should try to show others love, other Africans. We shouldn't be segregate that this is not from Edo State, this is not from Lagos State, this is not from Gambia, Senegal. No, things should not be like that. We should embrace peace. And if you see anything that your brother need of, then if you can't do it, if you know anybody that can do it, just try and help.
Say, let them say.
Let them help one way and the other. So trying to respect Italian people, they have really helped Nigerians. To be honest, they have helped us a lot, especially at those states. Whatever they want to say, let them say. But all what we know, we should show them respect. So they fight, they should, please, I'm begging. Not that I don't like fight, but I came to realize that those things cannot bring peace to you. Even the person you are hurting, it will not give that person joy. It will be life enmity. So we should stop all those kind of things. Let bygone be bygone. Whatever thing you belong to, just use it for a good thing. Don't bring a bad reputation to your family, to your friends, and to your lovely ones. So that is all what I'm preaching about. Let's help each other and move our country forward. I'm not just talking about Edo State particularly. Forget the bad heads. And if there's a way you can commit to their life, you can just do it so that the peace can reign. The good ones will enjoy the fruit of their labor. You know, so that is what I have to say for now, and I hope that I will also make impact in this movement, with all my body, with everything, and also all my friends that is out there. So I advise you guys to call me. Let's join us together. Let's create peace, not even a particular country, generally in the whole world, so that everywhere will be easier for other ones that is coming after we have gone. We are not going to live this world forever. That is it, I have to say.
Akataka. Thank you, little brother. As you can see, my friends, today we were walking. I saw Italian police vehicle. What did I do? I walked straight to them. Then I thanked them. I tell them Italian police are good people. When I asked as for, do you speak English? They said no. But when they now say, oh, what? I said, Italian police are good. He starts speaking English. So that is to tell you, when you appreciate even your own wife, when your wife did do anything for you, you say, thank you, honey. You're going to motivate her to do more. Sure. This is to share you, this is the letter they collected from me by the Italian president. And this letter I've run everywhere. This is the letter I sent to President J. Trump. You can see right there. To the President of the United States, You can come down right here. You can see this letter here. You can see Italian there. How I requested for American government to help Italian government in order for them to be able to take care of the immigrant. I sent this to the President of United States on behalf of People Freedom Movement to tell Italian people I understand what they are doing. It's not easy to get money. We are not taxpayer money here. Nigeria is not, Nigerian government are not helping them. They're doing it with their own money. And this is the one I sent to the press corps in United States. You can see right there, the same letter to United States press corps. This is the one I sent to the United States Senate. This is it, United States Senate. You can see right there, it's the same letter. And last not the least, this is the one I sent to the House of Representatives. This is the one I sent to the House of Representatives. You can see it's not all talk, no action. It's all talk, all action. Because whenever I make promise, I always try to fulfill it. Except when it comes to promise of finance. If people promise me, oh, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, like they did the other day, calling, oh, I will call you in Milan. I will take you to camp. I will do that. They will call, they just run. They left me hanging. They abandoned me. So this is what I want to show Italian government. This is a picture of a human being. This is it. This is African children. I want to ask a question. How many Western world leaders will allow their children to be roast like a chicken? A roasted chicken. How many? That is a baby. How many? I want Italian government, the European government are disgraced. They are not even helping Italy. Let me quickly say one thing. When I went to Senator Chuck Schumer of New York, the minority leader, when I went in there, I just told you off that from a while ago. So when I went in there, I asked the senator told me, he said, the representative told me, don't mind me, it's honorable that distracted me. That is how they did in Abudu. There's no light, nothing. That is one thing. So I hope it changed. When he asked me, are they going to help the European Union? You know what I told them? I said, no. European Union are not helping Italian. You're going to help Italian government. That is what I said. So as you can see, this is my brother. I just collected the phone from him. As you can see right now, I don't play with this movement. I'm helping the poor. You are opportunity to have a cell phone. Give others opportunity to have a cell phone. And you want to be a leader in Nigeria, show a good example. Okay, so that is it. The phone is being off. You can put it right there over there. So this is called discipline.
Yeah. Exactly.
Charity begins at home. If I cannot discipline my family, who else can I discipline? Nobody. So you ring the first time, I caution him. The second time, I did it. Now, it started again. You distract me already. So I hope they pray for you, not cause. So, but that aside. So I want to tell the Italian government, that is the horror African people are going through. And I want to... Okay, you can tell me, you can say later. Let me go ahead and I show you one other thing, brothers and sisters. Before I show you that picture, I want to quickly show you something right here. Right here that you can. Oh God, let me quickly show you. No, I just watch it on there. Okay? So I am going to show you this video. But however, I want to show you this is African citizen. This is African citizen dying in the seal. Look at it. This is African citizens. This is African citizen being light up on fire. This is African citizen. This is African citizen being murdered one by one by the terrorist group. Who killed them? Not the terrorists. It's the political cartels in Africa. Political cabals. Political terrorists are the one that chased them out of their land. And this is how they lavish our money. Here is money in the grave in Nigeria. Italian people, I want you to see, here is dollar. Nigerian don't print dollar. You can't even see dollar in America the way you see it in Nigeria. I live in America. I'm an American. This is dollars in Nigeria. This is dollars in Nigeria. So I want to tell you that I want to tell Italian, the police department, the Carabinieri, I want to tell you, African brothers and sisters are good people. We are not criminals. And I'm an African. I am not a criminal. I am a jailer. I put people behind bars. If America did not give me the opportunity they gave me, I won't become a good citizen. I would have been in the hood right now. Either a gangster or auto theft. But because of the opportunity America have given me, he expanded me. He gave me the ability to study a little bit. I don't care about anything. Anything I want to do in life, I want to do it little. Except the most thing that I put my 100% in is success and people freedom movement. I don't even help my family the way I help people freedom movement. My little brother is here to tell you the truth. When they mess up one time, it's done. But when others mess up today, you see, I keep talking to them. So that is it. If I can go around the world from one office to another, and I want to promise Italian people, as soon as I get to United States, I am still going to go to the United States senators, like Senator Majority Leader, Minority Leader, Mitch McConnell, and Chuck Schumer. I'm going to go to the office, Senator John McCain. I'm going to follow through to make sure that Americans are paying their fair share to Italian government. American citizens, American government need to pay their fair share. Because if one American or two Americans die in Mediterranean Sea due to no rescue, they will question Italian government. But now because it's black people, that is the fact. I'm an American. I call it what it is. Donald J. Trump, I'm not going to blame him. He already have enough problem. But I am blaming on the legislators, the senators, and the House of Representatives. But they're going to tell you, African affairs is not their problem. But a time will come when it will become world problem. So let me show you Italian government and see what is really happening. This is CNN. I want to thank CNN for even doing this. So just watch.
There's stories of horror, beatings, kidnappings, even enslavement. Now, for years, migrants crossing the Mediterranean have shared their stories of horror, beatings, kidnappings, even enslavement. Now, many made harrowing journeys from West African countries. Migrants who made it to Europe are often too terrified to go on the record about their ordeal, what they went through to get there. For the past year, CNN has been working to bring these stories to light. A CNN team comprising of Nimir Al-Bagha, producer Raja Razek, and photojournalist Alex Platt were able to travel to Libya to witness the true inhumanity for themselves. They got access to a migrant slave auction where men were sold like commodities. Nimir Al-Bagha joins us now live from London with the exclusive story. It is utterly unbelievable to watch your piece and imagine that this is going on in the world.
Absolutely. It is absolutely inexplicable, Michael, that this is still happening, and yet it is. Take a look at what we found.
A man addressing an unseen crowd. Big, strong boys for farm work, he says. 400. 700. 700. 800. The numbers roll in. These men are sold for 1,200 Libyan pounds, $400 a piece. You are watching an auction of human beings. Another man, claiming to be a buyer. Off camera, someone asks, what happened to the ones from Niger? Sold off, he's told. CNN was sent this footage by contact. After months of working, we were able to verify the authenticity of what you see here. We decided to travel to Libya to try and see for ourselves. We're now in Tripoli and we're starting to get a little bit more of a sense of how this all works. Our contacts are telling us that there are 1 to 2 of these auctions every month and that there is one happening in the next few hours. So we're going to head out of town and see if we can get some sort of access to it. For the safety of our contacts, we have agreed not to divulge the location of this auction, but the town we're driving to isn't the only one. Night falls. We travel through nondescript suburban neighborhoods, pretending to look for a missing person. Eventually, we stop outside a house like any other. Adjust our secret cameras and wait. Finally, it's time to move. We're ushered into one of 2 auctions happening on this same night. Crouched at the back of the yard, a floodlight obscuring much of the scene. One by one, men are brought out as the bidding begins. 400. 500. 550. 600. 650. 700. Very quickly, it's over. We ask if we can speak to the men. The auctioneer, seen here, refuses. We ask again if we can speak to them, if we can help them. No, he says. The auction's over, we're told. And we're asked to leave. That was over very quickly. We walked in, and as soon as we walked in, the men started covering their faces, but they clearly wanted to finish what they were doing, and they kept bringing out what they kept referring to in Arabic as al-budaa, the merchandise. All in all, they admitted to us that there were 12 Nigerians that were sold in front of us. And I honestly don't know what to say. That was probably one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen.
If they don't want to take us to Italy, let us take us to our various countries.
These men are migrants with dreams of being smuggled to Europe by sea.
Excuse me, can I speak?
We are going inside. Have a seat near place. Have a seat near place.
They come in their thousands from Niger, Mali, Nigeria, Ghana. It's hard to believe that these are the lucky ones, rescued from warehouses like the one in which we witnessed the auction. They're sold if those warehouses become overcrowded or if they run out of money to pay their smugglers. Of these rescued men, so many here say they were held against their will. It doesn't take us long to find victory.
Just take us home.
No food, no drinking water.
Just take us home. Want to go? No food, no water, nothing.
Victory was a slave. We know that some people are being sold.
Yes.
Some people are being sold. Is this something you've heard about? Can you tell us about it?
Sure.
Tell us.
I was sold.
What happened?
On my way coming, I was sold. Merciless beating. If you look at most of the people here, if you check their body, you see the man, they're beating. With electric, understand? Most of them lost their life there. I was there, the person who came to buy me give the man money. They take me home. So the money was not even much.
Other migrants now start to come forward with their stories.
They took people to work by force. Even when we are at the seaside, when we are working the work, they will be beating you. When you are working the work, I'm doing your work. They will be maltreating us.
From the opposite, this is something that's out of our hands. But I promise you, I will take care of your husband and the others.
Anas Al-Azabi is the supervisor here. With no international support, it's his job to look after the captured migrants until they can be deported. He says every day brings fresh heartbreak.
It's okay. I'm suffering for them. I am suffering for them. What I have seen here daily, believe me, make me really feel pain for them. They come and every story is a special case. Few they was abusing them, few they stole their money.
Have you heard about people being auctioned off, about migrants being sold?
Honestly, we hear the rumors, but there is nothing is obvious in front of us. We don't have evidence.
But we now do. CNN has delivered this evidence to the Libyan authorities, who have promised to launch an investigation so that scenes like this are returned to the past. Michael, in addition to giving that evidence to the Libyan authorities, we've also passed it on to the International Criminal Court, to the Office of the Prosecutor, and hopefully they can begin to make a difference in those people's lives.
One hopes so. You know, you have covered so many things around the world, so many terrible things in many ways. I'm just curious, this is so incredible. What was going through your mind as you watched men being sold?
I think for me the most wrenching thing was actually just the complete brazenness of it. You know, you saw them. We walked in the door. We had a cover story, but we didn't have a particularly plausible cover story. It was one that if they were in any way afraid about being stopped would have given them at least cause to take a moment. But they kept going. And I think it was that casualness, that utter banality, and just the sense that these people have no other options. How are they going to get back to their home countries? How, when they get back to those home countries, are they going to be able to explain to the people who have supported them, you know, mothers, fathers, siblings, who've sold everything to help them realize that dream of Europe in the hope that that dream, once fulfilled, will raise up that whole family? How do they go home and explain that I couldn't make it to Europe? It's just faced with people who have no choice. I think that was the most heartbreaking part of it for the whole team. You know, our producer, Raja Razik, was extraordinary. Alex Platt, the photojournalist. This was really a team effort, Michael.
Yeah, and a terrific team as well. Powerful, important reporting, extraordinary stuff. People selling people in 2017. Nimar Al-Bagha, thanks so much.
Thank you.
For years, migrants crossed...
So, brothers and sisters, I want to thank Italian police one more time. This story have not been heard from Nigeria. No Nigerian media have covered. Have you heard it anywhere? I want to thank CNN for joining us to expose what our brothers and sisters are going through. I want you, while you are standing there, those that are telling me, give me the other one, the burning one, right there. Those that are telling me, MEGACOMRADE, don't curse anybody, don't insult any politician. I want to ask you a question. Will you sit down there and pray that this child should be one of your children that you will born? Can anybody pray that? Those that are telling me, Otiebogbe, he talk too much. Why would this not make anyone talk? Why would this? Those that have children, if you ever one day you say this man, he talk too much, oh, he should not insult politician, this will be your portion. Tap amen. Let me see. Amen. Let me see. Will you let your child to be roast like a chicken? Is this child, was this child not born by a woman? Why is political cabals, political cartels, political terrorists, political criminals, children more important than the poor children? Why? Why, God? Why? Why? It is time for the Italian government to take the lead. War against terrorists in Africa, most especially the terrorist group from Benin that chase All these children, 80%, 85% of them are from Edo State. And Commissioner Gwandu and Tony Kabaka are responsible for it. When Commissioner Gwandu started chasing our boys to the Libya, how many children died in Libya Road? When I spoke about it, I spoke against it, I condemned it, Tony Kabaka came out and said, ERANOMIGHO, you insult my commissioner. If you come home, I will eat you like a vampire. Is Tony Kabaka happy now? Would this be Tony Kabaka children? It's just a question. If Tony Kabaka was not a terrorist that chased every good citizen, even including his workers, that did refuse to kill, Tony Kabaka will order them to kill him. If Tony Kabaka did not change, would this happen to Africans? So, who is going to bring Tony Kabaka and Commissioner Gwandu to justice? Including Obaseki and Oshomole. Who? Nobody. But I want to let you all know, justice from God Almighty is going to visit them in Jesus' name.
Amen.
God justice, He will soon visit Tony Kabaka and Commissioner Gwandu in Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
Tony can hide, but he cannot hide from God. He can run from individuals that he have tortured, that he have destroyed their life, but he cannot hide from God. You can take your children and run to Canada, but Canada belongs to God Almighty.
Yeah.
Would you let your brother, is it Shaba they call him or whatever, your brother to die like this man? Your brother is ratting everywhere that if they see ERANOMIGHO, they will do this or that. But you can come out and make a video how you trying to, repent yourself that Tony Kabaka is threatening people. Why can't you make a video to condemn the word you use against me? A pig is a pig. Tony Kabaka is a murderer, is a killer, is a terrorist. He refused to come out. Even Tony Horror have went long way from Milan, city of Milan, Reggio Emilia to city of London. The only country Tony Horror have not went through is America. So all the Edo people Tony helped Commissioner Gwandu to kill and chase out of Edo State, their head will never go in vain. How many children jump in the water? How many boys perish? How many? How many? So this is the reason why I thank Italian government. If Italian government refuse you entry, when you came here, a lot of people went back home and they turn around and come back. You don't know the pain because you flew over here. I don't know the pain, but I experienced what struggling feel like. And I will never wish my enemy the horror of death of Libya to my enemy. Let me tell you, I am for the poor and I'm not rich. I am here in Italy with collective effort, €1, €10, €5, to try and do what I can do to help anyone. And the most painful thing, even the same Tony Kabaka boys, they are reaping the fruit of my labor. One of them called, go ahead, John.
Yeah, one called me. He said that he want to be a member of PFM. And I asked him, well, I've already telling the requirement how to be a member. But later on, I asked him for a Facebook ID. He gave me a Facebook ID. I have to go into his profile. I discovered that he is one of Tony boys who used to insult our MEGACOMRADE online whenever he's online. You know, since I told him that, you have been writing nonsense. So since that day, he ran away. He never called me anymore.
And here is another one who was in the camp. A member of my movement has an ID. He used to condemn me. He used to condemn me. But when whoever is going to send it out came, that one bring his ID out. He lied that he went to movement this thing. Because of that, they left Tony boys along with them to go back into the camp. After he has insulted me, now he's reaping the fruit of my labor. How does that make me feel? These are the same Tony boys that are going around telling people, all those boys in Radio Miller, they were on video. They cannot help. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are in Italy.
Yeah.
I am coming from America. My little brother is coming from Sweden. My little son is coming from France to solve your problem. Here you are, because you have a passport. Like that useless man, Mondo Wabo, the trafficker. Mondo Wabo is a human trafficker. His wife have more than 10 women that his wife have brought to Italy for prostitution. Mondo Wabo in Rome. He's a human trafficker. The other one that we're calling Abetu, Osianere. Are you not ashamed of yourself now? Say in your own country, since I left Rome, have you conducted any protest against what is going on now? No, zero. Edo people are dying. I begged you. I begged Austin. I begged Mondo Wagba. I said, please, let us join hand and help Edo citizens. These two people, evil. They refuse. But at the end, I did it on my own with PFM member. Don't shut that up. So to shorten the whole story, my brothers and sisters, how can this man go to Nigeria one day and say he want to contest in any political office?
Never.
Or say another Mondo Wabo? Is that possible?
Yes,
for Igbo man to stand up and help? Hakataka. How is that going to be possible? No way. Let me tell you, Governor Obaseki is not going to be a governor forever. There is no permanent office for governor. No. All these British Edo citizens who are in London, who don't care about all these children. Who else is helping Edo people now? Nobody. Nobody. Dr. Pedro, they just quenched that one.
Yes, I listen.
Only People Freedom Movement. Tell me any other organization that is helping Edo people. No. These people did not need €1. They don't need food to eat. They are already in Libya. They are dying. They are dying. If ERANOMIGHO or PFM Talk can do all this, why can't you join me? Let it be a mega voice. Here you are. You are criticizing me. Nobody want to look at. I'm supposed to be in Milan today. Everyone that promised failed. Failed. Yesterday, I went and bought a ticket. Tomorrow now, I have to move. My brother tonight will be leaving at 1 a.m. That is the struggle the PFM family has struggled. 1 a.m. Before he will get to Sweden, it will be maybe in the evening because he has to stay 5-hour transit, 4-hour transit, just for you people. He did not need passport. He didn't need a document. He has already. My brother is not looking for document. When I tell you this problem, it will not affect me. This is the example. Did it look like a hungry man? Even if I don't work a year, don't you think my brother can feed me, not to talk of my children? This is just one. So, thank you, Italian police. We're going to move to Nigerian political leaders. Right now, I am going to hand over this issue to Honorable Ugbebo Jaguar, the general. Go ahead.
Good evening, viewers. We are just here to throw some enlightenment to the general public over election issues, because I am not new about it, and some of these issues that is coming up about corruption, some could be caused by us. It's like we always pray in life that we reap what we sow. We reap what we sow. I'm not trying to politicize PFM, nor trying to divert the attention of the people. We quite sympathize with the situation of those from Libya. It is our feeling that they ought not to have taken such a drastic risk after all. But because of the poor leadership, quality at home, the basic amenities are not being provided, there's no job, social vices here and there, so the people have to flee for their dear life. So likewise, my humble self, just like I've come to find a good place for myself, because I almost see it all that the people you are voting for are corrupt, and the people voting you to the office are equally corrupt. Permit me to say this. I'm entitled to my opinion. Whatever thing I say shouldn't be used against me. I'm just a freedom fighter like every one of you. Everybody's aim in life is to fight freedom, and I like freedom. In the atmosphere of peace is freedom. But I am not too peace-loving man. I like struggle, like I'll be persevering. I want to beg you and create your intelligence to take me for what I've said and not for other actions. I humbly beg you that I am Honorable Monday Ogbebo, the former People's Councillor representing the Ewose Ward. You see, it was a struggle that started for a very long time. And to run a political race in Nigeria, the people are so made it that you have to run a task-getter to make sure you get what you want. I want to humbly beg the generosity of the public that the cause of corruptions and things like that are equally in our hands. We have contributed immensely to the corruption in Nigeria. You ask me why. Instead of voting credibility, they are voting for cash. Instead of working with a reputable people, they are working with people who can always cover secrets. I create your indulgence. Listen to me carefully. I'm not stupid. Bob Marley says, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Remove yourself from mental slavery. Like we pray, we will reap what we sow. Poor people who are more credible, who have the sympathy, who have the feeling, and who have the leadership quality, the charisma of leadership, who knows about politics, they are all there. Because nobody wants to see their face because of money. If I decide to run for House of Assembly tomorrow, for example, precisely without money, I know it's not going to be an easy task. And what do I need to buy to go to House of Assembly after buying form? This is what we still don't know. In the olden days, they were relying on salt and onions. To an extent now that it has to be monetized. It's a monopoly that you must come with money. But remember that the law says, he who seeks equity must come with clean hand. Equity, equity. You have taken something from me precisely to put me in an office. What then are you expecting back? Have you ever seen a man who has eaten his cake and want to have it back? My case is exception. But I have seen a lot of situations whereby the electorate we want to mortgage the life of a candidate, of an aspirant, just to get into that office. My dear brothers and sisters, get to sit down quietly in your room, think about it, memorize it, and digest it, because we digest ideas. I am not influenced to speak on behalf of politicians because I am one of the politicians. Whatever blame that comes to politicians, I share a little bit of it. But we have to get it right at this time. We have to get it right. The strong politicians have always preached, take their money, vote against them. Nobody sees doing that. How can you elect somebody who cannot write a formal letter to House of Rep, Senate, or House of Assembly? Somebody that everybody knows, even if he is a son of millionaire or the inherited money, that you know that in academic background is very poor. I know English is a borrowed language, but wanting to be educated, to be oriented. Otherwise, if you are not educated, there are documents to sign against your life which you will easily sign. My people, let us think wise. Let us be wise. It is right time we remove ourselves from that mental slavery. Everybody has cause to blame Buhari because Buhari was massively supported by the people. It was a kind of a referendum of the people that Buhari must come in. In such an election, the electorate has right to blame Buhari, and that is why you see that they are blaming our president for not being able to provide all the promises in the campaign. Yes, it is right time we should follow. Buhari is not going to stay there forever. I believe one of these days, just like our former governor has gone, Comrade Oshomole. When Oshomole was in office, he thought he was a teen god. He thought he was an alpha and omega. We worked directly for him. And at the end of it all, he has decided to hand over power and party to people who were the campaigns. Right. The party we all labored for. Even while we were in the office, as a councillor, my take-home salary was 240,000. And I will equally pay that on the party returns. Which you know that at least as a member of any political party or as a member of a group, you have to subscribe. There are stipends. Yes, there are stipends you need to pay to make the party ongoing. If that is being deducted from 246,000, I want you to take biro and paper and begin to calculate. In 246,000 per month, then you'll be able to pay your PA. Your PA salary is added to it, about 15,000 naira. Your domestic workers is added to it. The most favor we need to get is what they call non-city allowance, is a subvention from the state government. About 1.2 million naira for 12 ward councillors to share. And how do you think that will be? Oshomole cramped it all.
You heard that?
Oshomole said, listen, sir. Comrade Adams Oshomole said, any local government that is owing salary should not receive that subvention, except salary. Before I left Nigeria, the comrade governor was owing me 9 months salary without thinking that I have children, I have family to look onto.
You heard that?
We had no money.
From the horse's mouth.
Politicians, be wise. Stop spending your money anyhow. These people have nothing to give you. The comrade governor make us to do tax clearance for about 450-something thousand, a money I never got until I leave council. I'm a hustler, like all of you all know me. I'm not lazy. But all this pain that I'm saying today is not to criticize anybody, but this is the real fact. That most of these councillors in Oshomole's regime were just like a clerical officer in the office. He never had a guy because he was a governor, he was a commissioner, he was a local government chairman.
One man.
Oppressor. But thank God today, his successor, I think he's doing right with the system of administration. But he should be able to provide jobs for the youth so that our youth will stop dying in the Mediterranean Sea. We have seen a lot. Corruptions in Nigeria. Who are most corrupt? The electorates. Because you take money and mortgage your life, the future of your children. When they are saying it, you won't listen. You will think that the person is a poor man, he doesn't want to spend money before he gets to an office. An elected position is not supposed to be sold. You choose a credible candidate, the man who can honestly represent the people. Not a man who is very good in factionalizing issue. Not a man who is good in running from political party to another. When you leave leadership in the hands of a mugu or a man who does not pass through school, but school pass through him.
That's what I call the pamphlet education.
Educated illiterates. They pretend to see that they have certificate in their hand, whereas they cannot even spell WAEC. They cannot defend that certificate. You have all of them in position. How come? Because the electorate has decided to drink foreign wine, because the electorate has decided to take a bag of rice home, because the electorate has been able to take 3,000 naira to vote against their conscience. So why complaining? If you take money from me, for instance, and say you want to vote for me, then at the end I get into the office, will you say you help me? My own case was very clear because I was closely related to the people at the grassroots. They are my family. We have blood relationship. In my ward, Ewusi ward, I am from Ewusi, and I won the election from Ewusi ward. Because I could win that election because 68% of those people were my blood family, that we cannot even do interrelationship. Then when you talk about other lines making up Ewusi ward, my father has a very good associate with the people. My father has a good way who was able to help me. But in other cases, for electorate to come to field and accept money to vote for a particular candidate, I don't think you have the cause to come to say Nigeria is corrupt or politicians are corrupt. I'm a politician. But whatever insult, whatever thing that is passed to politicians, I think I'm equally a shareholder in it. But the only way we can get it right is when our father, our mother, our brothers begin to stay away from politicians' money, because they will want to enjoy while you are dying, and they cease to have pleasure even when you are dying. Because you have sold your right.
They don't care. For 3,000 naira.
He who blows the piper, they take the tune. A hair that swallows a needle will never last long. The wind is blowing and sees no man goes. If we must get it right, we should stay away from bribery and corruption. You blame police for taking money from you. If you have not committed an offense, will it take money from you? Because we are in a hurry to go. We don't fight our rights. We don't start. I have been in Roma. I have been in Italy for 1 year plus now. No police dare stop you on the way without committing any crime. When you talk about oppressor, who is oppressing you? You are the one oppressing yourself. You have brought an injust word which you ran away from. If you were rugged, why not stay at home and buy gun to fight war? But you left, you ran away. You are coming to white man's land to pollute their land. You want to form junior mafia. They will always operate you according to their law. Europeans does not know that you are a good man. Europeans does not know that you are a good woman. What will make you good, what will make you qualify is to follow their precedents. Their law is made down. I have never one day closed my eye to see that light is off. All of us are praying for a better opportunity like this. Let us agree and pray for Nigeria. Buhari has failed us. The people hope that Buhari will be able to deliver. We thought that God has been reserving him, was having a very good purpose in his life, that he could only be a Messiah. Now that he has failed, we should pray for him to fail all through and leave the position.
APC.
Amen. Yes.
APC.
I'm a diehard
it's now PFM.
We fought for Buhari's election. Buhari had no money to share.
1+1.
We fought for him too. But it's very unfortunate that those people who pretend to sponsor him, who lose their state, he's still showing them relevance. Like the comrade governor, he lose Edo State. Yes, he lose Edo State. He didn't win Edo State presidential race.
You heard that now. Secret is coming out.
He didn't win that. He didn't win Edo State. The comrade governor who wanted to become everything. The man who has tied the finger that has fed him. Like you have been able to chase away the orator, the original owners of APC, right from ACD Alliance. We were all with you. You didn't say you were a rugged man. You didn't say you were tough. While we were going to case to make weakness and everything for you in the boss. At the end, after the victory, what you did was to punish us by not paying salary because it's a local government that owes salaries. Now, let me quickly tell you about Oriomo. I was an elected legislator. I know the problems of Oriomo. When I say I know the problems of Oriomo, the problem comes directly from governor. Because when you think that you want to throw stone into a glass house, or you throw stone into the market, the stone either break your mother's head or break your sister's head.
That's right.
That was exactly what happened. When Azar Osifo brought this former chairman, because he didn't decamp, the state governor has to transfer high-ranking officers, teachers, whom the local government never employed. They transfer hierarchy teachers to Oriomo. And I tell you that if the federal subvention come, if federal allocation come about 115 million naira as the total will be, then teacher salary is about excuse me. My audience, carefully listen to me. I'm not mad. Teacher salary is going to take about 97 million naira out of 115. I want you to do plus and minus to tell me what is remaining. Then maybe political office holders will be taking up to about 14 million naira for the wages and every allowance. Then while the strength of the local government as per labor will be taking about 447 million. If you add them together, where is the local government going to get the balance money to pay? The state government was to meet up their responsibility by paying 10% of the teacher salary, but no local government chairman can cough because you know why? It was a referendum of the people. All of them, some of them never won election. They were being selected by the comrade governor. And that is why he was able to sit on our head. Even some of us who did well in our ward, who our parents and our friends and our associates stood for to win election genuinely without ringing, we were equally punished along with it. And no chairman could stand to fight for autonomy. Even while we make bills, while we move motions for autonomy, state governors were sitting on it because that is their nearest farm. Local government is their nearest source. Thank God for this present House of Rep. Thank God for this present Senate. We are aware of their integrity. Now, the beacon of our hope now is that integrity has to play. Their motion has to stay true. And we are begging the legislators, the national legislators, to please pass local government autonomy, where all these governors will no longer steal our money. All local government will be better. All local government will be better. And especially you, the electorate, you have taken salt, you have taken 3,000. May Ahmadioha Aligewelebe fire you if you complain about corruption.
You are you not ashamed now? 3,000 naira.
Wagamie aspirant, when I'm a candidate, Igo, Yaya Voti, ne Veruana Ewe, Atakpala Palogio, a criminal, no, Igewelebe or Bua.
Yeah, what?
Roda, Igewelebe is a junior brother to Jesus Christ.
That is it.
You see, when I begin to give kudos to my mentor, like the former deputy governor, Dr. Pius Egberame Odubu, he's a man with integrity. He's a man with integrity, a peace-loving man, a perfect gentleman. He's my leader for life. Politically, he's my leader. If he's drowning, I will drown with him. I'm happy in the situation. He was able to contest that election. He stood to tell you, Master, though I'm lawyer, but ambition in life is not a child's play. Because like the literary people will say, the head of Agbalagba is not for a child's play. The man who stood for AC to grow to the extent of APC was just thrown aside. You think anybody will get
by who? Thrown aside by who?
Was just thrown aside by electors who love money.
And who ordered the electorate?
But yes.
Say,
they know who ordered them. They know. When you work against your home, let me tell you, when you work against your home, when you begin to become olofofo in your home, you are not only destroying your family, but you will destroy your entire environment.
That's right.
You understand? We are praying that God should intervene into this situation. Politicians, open your ear very well. If you spend money, do not cry. Electors, if you take money and vote for wrong candidate, do not come to shout about corruption or your suffering, because you may have been the architect of your misfortune. I want to quickly advise the audience. This is a blazing train, a Zion train. Join the PFM group to talk about this bad governance. To check it out from incessant collecting of money to vote for the rightful candidate. There are young guys out there springing their ambition, wanting to bring their thought to knowledge. But they have been denied the fact that they don't have money to spend like the bourgeois. Then you, the electors, you are happy for the bourgeois, those who will make money in any form. You don't care, provided what you need is to get the money and be okay. Then tomorrow you come out. The windscreen last night, and daybreak a child dropped dead. Who dead does not know the killer of that child? My brothers and sisters, I'm begging you. We are freedom fighters. We are not troublemakers. And I want you all to embrace peace and follow the rightful movement that will direct peace, that will direct confidence, that will direct integrity. We are men of integrity. We have our self-esteem. And I think that with this piece of advice, our electors should be able to know the right thing to do at the right time. Because it's too late to cry when the head is up. When you have gone to vote for the wrong candidate and accepting money, please go and keep that money very well, because that will be your own share for 4 years.
Are you listening?
Understand? And for the state government, we are begging, please support our national legislators to pass local government autonomy.
Who is going to support Basaki? Okweani?
I'm not particular about one government. I'm begging the 36 state government, 36 state governors, to please sign the autonomy if you are not interested in it. Local government is not a farm. It is the grassroots people, very close to the people. We are the people they know. Nobody there comes to Oshomole's office as at that time when I was in the office. What they complain is me. When they see me, they assume they have seen Oshomole. But in return, Oshomole dealt with all the people that work with him. I can never work with a grateful man again on earth.
Amen. Thank you.
I prefer to be a citizen than to be a partisan. At this junction, I humbly beg you to my final submission that I am entitled to my opinion and I've been able to drag one or two things. So if you think that Odubu is corrupt, you are on your own. Prove the facts. Prove where you think he has embezzled money. Prove any other gentleman that is more than him. I give kudos to him. That is my personal opinion. He is my political leader. And long live. Victory is his own. He has contested, though lose, but we are grateful with the disappointment.
Yes.
I greet you all. All PFM.
Freedom for all, freedom for life. 1 + 1.
2.
1 + 1.
We are alive.
So, no, you were Lodori. Lodori. What in Leva?
It is an because I beg you for just 2 seconds. No,
So, Cobra.
La we cover.
Odubu boys. Odubu boys. Go ahead.
Hello viewers, this is JP EDEGBE, this summer of Scandinavia once again. I want to thank everybody and the Italian police and Nigerian citizens all over the world. It is time for we to open our eyes and to follow the right channel so that in the future it can be a better life for us. Actually, I don't really have much to say right now because my uncle have said all about the political cabals.
That's right.
And we should try to support PFM to make it possible. Although they have went far, actually they have went far. So they need the prayers financially. And we all know that. Never you think that PFM is going nowhere, is going far, and don't even have negative thoughts towards PFM. Because
When you do that, when you are doing that, you are particularly corrupt, because they are not corrupt. PFM is not corrupt. Once anybody is corrupt in PFM, it will be out. So there's no bias. Even me, if I'm corrupt, I think the MEGACOMRADE will kick me out. And I will not complain. I will always say the truth. So please, I want to beg everybody, especially our brothers in Italy. Please, I want to beg everybody, you have to be there for your brother once again. I must tell everyone, the disgrace is enough. We should be preaching about peace and how we are going to change the government little by little. It's not going to be kicked out one day. But first and foremost, let's unite. We are not united. With the segregation is too much. That these people will not sit with these people. I will not go to this party. I will not go there. No. Let bygone be bygone. Let's embrace ourselves. Look at today. There's problem everywhere, especially in Edo State. A lot of people have bought tickets. They want to go to Nigeria, especially Edo State. As I'm talking to you now, many people are changing their tickets. They don't want to go back home. Why? Because of problem. No life is safe. So let's come out and stand and say enough is enough. This fight of killing each other, we are not going to take it anymore. What about if Ghana now, they want to fight us? Now, who are the people are we going to use against Ghana, for example, now? All the brothers, all the good ones, the bad ones be killed. I will tell you now, it's not a prayer. Maybe in 20 or 30 years' time now, there will be nobody. If we keep on killing ourselves, there will be no men in Edo State. So if you say you are helping people, you are a good man, you are doing that, please, yeah, it's good, but come out. Condemn whatever thing that is killing people. You have to say the truth, that this is bad. And when you see bad, don't allow your people to go in because you have experienced it. No, don't do that. I will never side any bad thing like that. And if I see anything that will condemn other people's life, I will review it out. Because if you didn't see it, you are the one that killed that person. Even though you are not the one that carried the gun and you didn't save the person, you are the killer. So we have to try and stop. We have a respect from beginning, even before I left home. When your brother is sitting down and that is the only way to go out, and the legs is crossed over the road, you can't pass it. You will wait before he drops his leg, even to ask, brother, can I go by the side? You know. But today, when your brother or your elder just come, you sit. It's only one seat. You just sit down. You don't even want to get up. So those respect have gone. So we should try to respect our elders so that our days will be longer. That is the reason why today a lot of young people, they are dying. Fighting elderly people, you know, destroying things. You never think about the future. What is it going to bring? Before you do anything bad against your people, just think about what is the returns? What is the returns? So as I'm talking to you, I always preach peace. Ask people that really know me in Gothenburg that we know. I also unite people there as well. So I'm begging everybody. I don't say you should stop criticizing, because when people see the progress of other people, they criticize, they gossip, but do it in a good way. I myself, I gossip too. So in a good way. Please, let's join us together. Without your support, there's nothing is going to be changed in that country, and we all are crying, and we know the truth. Why can't us work towards it? Me and you, we can change it. Okay, we are here now enjoying everything. Those people, they fought for it. They fought for it. So we have to do the same thing. We have suffered over here. A lot of people, they're in outside. They don't even have home. There's nothing. The community, they are not functioning. Nigeria Welfare Association in many countries, nothing is functioning. Our people are dying, roughly. And maybe one of those days, things like that is going to stop.
and who are the people that are going to stop it? It's you and me. Please, let's join us together. If anything is going on that is bothering anybody, just come in, pour it out, they will table it, and everything will be going smoothly. Please, I want
just
us
stay right there.
I want
Stay
us
right
to be our brother's keeper. For now, that is what I have to say, and I've also suffered. As you can see, I'm still tired, and I'm already tired about going home now. And it's so painful that I would have stayed longer to go out with them, you know, protest, so that the good things will come, cause their awareness. They should know what is going on, what they are passing through, all this kind of thing. So, but I have to go. I only have few days holiday. It's so painful. People are saying that to be doing self-business is more better than to be working for government. That is true. You can do whatever you want, but it's so painful. But if you are there, if you cannot be present, you at least financially, you have to also help so that other people who have the time, they can change other people's life. So that is all what I have to say. Thank you, and keep on praying for PFM, for the progress, and they should know the pains of the people so that they can heal God will use them to heal the pains in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you. Let me quickly end this for. Can you all stop the noise, please? Can you all stop the noise? I'm begging. Okay. So let me quickly thank you. So may God let you live long.
Amen.
May God bless you. I want you to become a better man, better than me, better than anybody in the world. Brothers and sisters, ain't you proud to see me and my brother? If he did not listen to me, we won't be sitting down here today. That is the same example I have carried. This is what I learned from my father. One way or the other, the way you were raised is going to shape your life. No matter what, we are from a poor family. Poor family. Look at it today. So I want you to understand, when you come to Italy, stop fighting. Stop fighting. Even my phone call, my truth was completely out about a few days ago. Almost. The phone calls I received a day, it was better since yesterday. 400, 500, 1,000. That 1,000 calls. A lot of people will call, they will tell you, we're going to do this, come to Novada, come to where? Milano, come to Genova. We will do that. So, and I want to tell you, if you know you have sent money in that postal pay, call me, let me know. Because we went to postal pay, we checked it today, it was 260 euro. So it was 260 euro. I have the receipt, I will show you tomorrow. So, and the call that I've gotten that, oh, if I put money there, it's more than 500. Okay. So, if you know you put money there, I have not seen any receipt, call me. That is why we could not make it to where we are supposed to go. So, you are not punishing me by doing that. I cannot spend my blood is just ready. There's nothing I can do. I can't start jumping in the train and violate the road. There will be no PFM. So, I want you to know that. And I want you to limit calling, talking, because talking is not going to do it. Action speak louder than word. If you call me one time, you say the same thing. You call me tomorrow, you say the same thing, I will block your number. You know me. I don't believe in all talk, no action. As you can see right now, you see my junior brother that was here. That is Odubu boys. He have bring out a little bit of his grievances. Yeah. This is what we want them to know. Even upon what me and him, we disagree on Odubu. But still, he said he will lose his life for Odubu. That is to tell you how humble he is to Odubu. That is called he determined. How many of you are like that for PFM? No matter what. That is the question. You can see how he's passionate about Odubu. And Odubu is number one failure in Orion. And but yet my own brother, He's passionate about it and say he will die with Odubu. That is to tell you how it is. So, and this is the message to Governor Obaseki. You want to act like a Oshomole? Go ahead. Your days are numbered in governing. You have 3 years left, less than 3 years. Yes. And for the energy of Urumi, I'm waiting. Days are counting. I want everyone who have Obaseki best interest to call him to reinstate the energy of Urumi with immediate effect. Because the cost that everyone will lay on Obaseki, I am going to publicly announce all Asian people, all Edo people, all African PFM will unleash cost for 1 month on Obaseki. We will declare war of course on Obaseki for 1 month. If we did not succeed, if we did not succeed 1 month, and let deputy governor become the governor, we will declare another 3 months. It's enough of Obaseki. Obaseki have declared war on my computer, on taking down on my video for almost 1 year now. So let us see. Let us see if Obaseki is bigger than energy of Urumi, or energy of Urumi is bigger than Obaseki, we will not know them. Ancestors will destroy him. So, and I came out today to thank Italian police officer. I have done that. And like people always say, ERANOMIGHO is just there. Look at one. One is gone. The one secret is a lot of secret that I know about all these people that I'm not going to open. I want you to know, APC, all the guys that you are working with, I have them in my back. All your APC, including Governor Mansion, those people that is stealing money with you, those are the people who will use against you, Obaseki. I want you to know that. Watch out. A rat will always be a rat. Because you were a rat to Edo people, so all the people you surround yourself with are all rat. Rat. They blow you, they bite you, they call me on the phone. So I want you to know that. So don't think you are almighty. No. You are not a Nogi. You are not chief. You are not our Oba. You are just opportunist, a scammer. You scam Odubu. I didn't feel bad for Odubu because Odubu Gborion, the deputy governor, when I working on VN the Obaseki. That is why I'm angry with him. He was a slave to Obaseki and Oshomole. Odubu was a slave to Oshomole. How can Orion man, a governor, cannot even tie his own rope because he was a slave? Total submission. You hear when his boys are everywhere. They are everywhere. Those that make Oshomole have bad the finger that fed him. It's only one grievance that have come out now. You know? So very soon, I will start releasing a lot of them. You see all those ones blowing their noise in Benin City, blah, blah, blah. They don't know nothing. They didn't know how the party was built. They just came and said, I've been social media. Hey, I've been mostly that, what they call it, that terrorist gang, crack team, useless terrorists. We're going to don't even mention that useless man name, boy name. We're going to label that team very soon with the Interpol as a terrorist organization. That is one thing that I know how to do best. You know, I'm a security man. I will say the truth to the police. So that is it. Obaseki have come to destroy those states. And I want to tell all Nigerian community, Senegalese, Gambia, most especially, let me quickly say this. Please, tomorrow, I am going to address Zimbabwe citizen tomorrow about Mugabe. I want to tell the military, when you don't start what you cannot finish. When you start something, don't be a chicken. When you start something, you finish it. You already placed Mugabe on house arrest. What the hell is wrong with you? Why did you start what you cannot finish? Why is Mugabe going everywhere? At the end of the day, he's going to turn around and kill you because you want to eat money, right? That is the truth. So I love you guys. I'm not going to stay long online today because we all are traveling tomorrow. I'm going to Sicily. Like as I was told, when I came the other day, I always praise people when you do good. So as I'm talking to you now, the money we borrowed to buy that ticket is not complete. If not because of God, I will not even move. So far, out of the money we spent for the ticket, even PRO now cannot make it. Our crew cannot make it. I pray for God to let miracle happen. So the money we spent was almost $600. So far we have 600 euro. We only got 100 euro today, right? Which is from God's power. So as I'm speaking to you now, if you are in Sicily, you are planning to blow my phone off, you are planning to do this, don't just bother. Because I cannot use my blood to be buying ticket. So that is the truth. So I just want to let you all know, whether you do it or you don't do it, I will go gradually. Don't rush me. I can do it on my own, but I can only do one on a trip. I will go back. Maybe 6 months time or 4 months time. I will come back. I will do one. God's power gave me 100 euro a while ago. He promised to put another 100 euro on it. I'm transparent. Okay. One other guy said he put 100 euro. 600 like that. I didn't see them. They are not in the account. So that means it's not there. So I have the card. I check it. So I want to let you all know, those that you see Odubo boy, you see how passionate we. If you say you are a PFM member, we don't try. Look what is going on. Upon all the suffer he went through. So when you see me talking, you want me to appreciate you for what? Who is paying me for what I'm doing?
Nobody.
Who is paying my brother? He came with his own money. John came with his own money from France. Nobody. You cannot leave your work. You cannot stand and do a video. You cannot even send even a ticket money. But you want to join the People Freedom Movement and say, we are the liberator, or we are the one that did it. Or one man work, all man get paid. One man work, everyone get paid. How can someone survive with that? You know what I'm saying? So that is it. I love you. Good night. Don't bother to blow my phone off. I can always do what I can do. I am tired. Don't blow my phone off. There's one guy that called me for 7 times. I say, Pa, I don't put 50 euro. The 50 euro, I've not seen it. So do not, if you just call, I will just put your phone. Block. You know me. That is it. I do not want all this corruption. Corruption is everywhere. Don't come online and brag. The one that said I will call you in Milano. I will put you. It's all story. It's all story. So if you cannot help yourself, who is going to help you?
Nobody.
So you want to say something, Cobra? Okay. So that's it. I love you guys. Can you guys just you can see what is happening here. This is exactly what is happening here. This is politician behavior. So this is why we don't need politician in the office.
We went on recess.
So you see, he said he went on recess. So as you can see, I have to close this now because there's too many unwanted attention. So good night. Pray for them. Whoever make all these things, pray for them. God bless you. I love you. I'm just tired. So I gotta go. Please, let me tell you. What did he say?
Did you still confirm the Gilly show?
No, because I was having somebody send me a card, €5. The other one was €10 or something like that. Then I called for security agency in Nigeria.
God bless you all.
The money just went finished. So
solid.
It's gone. I don't even have $1 in it. So another one said he sent a card, but I'm not saying it. So me myself, I gotta go back home. My bill is waiting for me in US. I have to pay it. I have a lot I gotta do. But those that are working, they are not doing. I'm telling you. So 250, 200 and something euro. Not even up to 250. So that is it. I've tried my best. I've tried my best.
Ciao, stay blessed.
Hold on.
Stay away from election violence. Don't take money to vote and mortgage your future of your children. Be wise. Go to poll and choose your credible candidate. To all my leaders out there, I'm loyal to you all. Thank you and God bless you.
Yeah, you can hear that now if they will listen. That is the problem. Are they going to listen? So, they are not going to listen. So, that is it. Brothers and sisters, let me quickly just do one thing right quick. What is it? It's already 10, you know. You can see right now. I'm even trying to link this right now. It's not even connecting. So, I don't know how we're going to do this without everyone. I don't know why these people are calling me. It's for nothing. I'm almost having a heart attack. But, you know, problem everywhere. I can't do it by myself alone. I keep telling everybody.
Just receive it.
No, I can't receive it. I'm trying to connect it. I cannot receive it. I'm trying to connect it. It's not giving me time to connect. You see? So, I don't even know what is going on now. They are not giving me time to even connect. Here we go again. Watch. It's not going to talk. I'm trying to connect. Watch. You see? Did you hear anyone talking? No. Why can't you just be patient and allow me to do it? Huh? Cut your phone, sir. Allow me to connect it. Oh, God.
This probably they can hold.
Oh, not their fault now.
Not be their fault, but if you advise them and let them misbehave themselves, they're not listening.
Just give me a second. I'm still trying to do it. Oh, okay. Let me do the other one. Now I see.
No matter how the situation,
I have to log this off.
Government have tried. We need to have patience.
We don't have government.
No,
Nigeria don't have government.
I mean the Italian government.
Have Buhari spoke about this Libya? No.
No.
Nobody.
Buhari know what it is.
Nobody. No. We don't have government in Nigeria. That is the fact. That is the fact. Completely the fact. Can this thing work now, please?
Even many communities, they are not working well.
Can this man allow me to connect this? By you calling, you are making it up. Jaguar, sit down in one place, please. Please. You double don't scatter on our head for Nigeria. I'm Olano. Please. Please, my brother.
Fire.
These people are just, if they will not let me rest, they just keep calling. I will close this show now. Allow me to do what I'm doing, please. Okay, now he connect, you see. Allow me to do it. They will just be calling. Okay, so that is it. So what I want to quickly tell you, my brother, if you are in Europe, a lot of people have a lot of problems. And most our immigration in Nigeria create our big problem. They mess up some spellings on people's passport, and Berlin embassy is a big problem. But guess what? If I go to Berlin now, and the problem is solved, they're going to say, oh, there wasn't a problem before you come. That's the problem. There wasn't a problem before you come. That is what they're going to say. So, I might not even able to make it there. So, that is it. Hello? You hear that now? So, that is it. Hello? Hello? Yeah, go ahead.
I wasn't in, I'm just around now, but I see you are still online. That's why I just want to speak with you. Domo.
Is that what you be blowing my phone if you are called more than 6 times?
No.
You see that? You see that? And it's laughing. You see that? You see that? Is that encouraging or discouraging?
Yes, no problem.
You see that?
We are very
So tomorrow, this phone number, I will change it. If I would just put it on. Yes, hello. Hello. No. Hello. Hello. Hey, baby, how are you? He said, who gave you the work to do? Nobody. Look at him. You see, huh? These are the bad head. Can you imagine? Let me block her. Do you think if God tell me that this is how this work is going to be, me, I will roll my leg into it? Xenophobia brought me here. That is the fact. Hello?
Hello, good sir.
Yeah, how are you?
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Is that the lion, the tiger?
Go ahead.
Great, sir. Sir, I want to thank you, sir, for the good job, sir.
We thank God. The job is not over yet. We all got to contribute into it.
Okay, sir. We are moving, sir. We are moving, sir. We are moving through, sir. We have to move forward.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Go ahead.
My name is Nicholas. I live in Bologna, sir.
Okay.
So I'm watching your show now, sir. I love what you are doing, but those people that is calling you, try to mess this show up. You have to mark those numbers. If those numbers call you, then don't pick those numbers. You know, they are trying to distract you. They are trying to distract your the good movement you are doing. So I just came from work not too long ago. Then when I go to YouTube, I saw that you are online. So I came. Then I follow up. So I don't really know how you started the topic or the topic you are doing because I don't want to interrupt you. But
okay, thank you. God bless you.
With what I'm saying now, those people that is calling. If you are calling, you need to put your baby one side. Or if you are calling, you need to call for very special something because we are not playing. This movement is not for play.
No problem. We know yet the other lady were crying today about Belay Embassy. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you.
So you need to feed your baby. If your baby is crying, you need to give your baby food and put it one side. If you want to make call, you call. Don't call distracting people. There are people who have serious issues. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I want to know the illustration. I know the guy.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah. Thank you for your good work. I tried to avoid the call.
Okay. Near your
what is it?
Shelto.
I'm very happy. I'm your member. In fact, your work is very good. Thank you for your good talk. And for Edo State good is for all of us. You understand? Yeah, most people we don't like good thing. We all day Europe here. We cannot go to our state to enjoy ourselves. Just day Europe here. Nobody to fight for us to make the state day okay. If we go there, no peace, no good road. Since you are doing the good fight for us, we are very happy. And I congratulate you. I thank you and your brother for the good talk, the advice he give everybody today. So everybody follow up. So I'm very happy.
Thank you, sir.
Great CFM.
Freedom
we are very happy. We are moving forward. Come sir.
Thank you all for a great. Thank you. So, yeah, we already talked about the Inoje. Okay. So we're gonna wait and see because we already know that Oshomole is the architect of that problem. But why would some people leave it for me alone now? Nobody have since this. Why would some people just, if they say today that Edojo of Rome want to give chief titleship, would they allow him to bring me from Benin and give it to me alone?
No.
Can you imagine? Why would some people allow a small man to come and humiliate your own enoge? And you see someone that is fighting for you? And what is it? Can you please leave that internet alone? What is all this now? Now you want to shut this off. Okay. Let me just close this thing for you.